I don't miss having to cry over like shit that I caused, and I don't have to like I don't miss having to go through hell for however long, a month or whatever, because of my actions. And I hate having to apologize, especially for shit that I did. So I don't. I'd rather just find a girl that's likes girls. I mean, there's a lane for everything that you want, and then if the person that you're with isn't on board with that, then like you really need to step your game up and get her. If she's on your team, that means, and you are the leader. You know what I mean? She gotta fall in line, in my opinion.
In my humble opinion.
My humble opinion, because I think there's ways that everybody could get what they want, right? And if we're talking about like a man, um, with a girl that doesn't like girls per se, right? She probably got other kinks, you know what I mean, and or other fetishes or whatever the case may be. And if she grants you that, then like you can't rule her under the thumb. You gotta let go too, because you gotta think about like the long term happiness that you're gonna get out of what you want, and she gets what she want, and then
Like I feel like sometimes the best way I can say is like, right, I used to have 2 kids in my house, and my daughter could not want anything to drink. But if my son goes to the refrigerator and grab a drink, out of nowhere she's like, I want juice too.
influenced by osmosis. That's what I call it. But I'm saying think about it as an adult though. So think about anything that you want, right? That you don't discuss with your girl. You don't think that she may want something that she doesn't discuss with you. So those are like the uncomfortable conversations you have to have. And then once you have those uncomfortable conversations, in the end, it'll probably draw you closer because one, that's vulnerability. Two, there's trust. And three, like, okay, well, I appreciate you being able to be like a safe place for me to tell you these things. And then that shit can happen. You know what I mean? And then it's instead of doing devious shit that you ain't really got to do. It's so crazy. Like you really don't got to do devious shit. I know it's hard and it's in our blood to do devious shit, but like you could really keep it super player, and you could say like, "Hey, listen, this is what I'd like." You know what I mean? You either with it or you're not. Okay, you're not. Cool. Give it some time, right? What do you like, right? Break that down to her that way. Oh, you're not fucking with me? You can fuck with the next dude. He ain't gonna tell you what he like. He gonna cheat on you, and you're gonna either A, come back here, or B, say, I should have stuck with the nigga that was keeping it real with me.
I love the fact that you're saying all this with a Future shirt.
Dead ass. I don't think Future's toxic. I think Future be telling you exactly what the fuck he did with the women that said they wasn't gonna do it, on top of the women that say they are gonna do it, and are honest with him, like, listen, I'm gonna do it, and I want money, and I want the fame, and I want the diamonds. I think everybody's like in a truthful lane. And I think the women that are on some like, I'm gonna wait for a man, I'm gonna wait for a good man. When really, I think that's all bullshit because they just haven't met that nigga that could get them out they lane, really.
So they want to be moved.
Not even move, because I had this conversation with my girl, and she's always on some like, oh, morals. And me, my morals been different. My morals just been different. So like, if you never been, put it like this, if you never been homeless,
Yeah, you don't know what morals are.
then you don't know what morals are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or we just live by a different set of morals. Point blank, period. So like I said this to her, and we had this long conversation, and she just takes stuff so personal. But I'd be like, yo, it's not personal. We're just having a conversation. Chill out. Like, you got a price.
You just don't know it yet.
And I said the fact that like you haven't come to terms with it, I'm not mad at you. That's just your moral blockage saying, no, I'm a good girl. Cool.
Your moral comfort.
Yeah.
'Cause you didn't even get to that point where you really need to test your morality.
That's it. And I said, yo, name a number. And then she came up with, no one's gonna give me. And I said, but if they did. And then, oh, that's a bridge we have to cross. We ain't got to cross that bridge. We're having a conversation. That's your bridge. That's your number. So because I will go up and be like, yeah, bet that's the number. And you want some like second thoughting it. That don't make me worse than you. That just made me like, let's get this money. Shit.
It don't make sense to me because for me, it's like, I mean, to me, it's like, I think like men would be able to give a number real fast, right? And then depending on, the person, the number could increase or it could decrease. But for a woman, she'd be like, let's just say somebody, let's say The Rock is her crush, or Idris Elba, right? And they'd be like, yeah, so if Idris is your crush, he came to you with 500,000, you letting it go? Oh no, I'm not letting it go. Like all of a sudden, your crush isn't worth this. But I only took you on 2 dates. I only took you on 2 dates. They were $300 a piece.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was $600, and I was hitting.
And she hits you with the you're different though, right? Like, come on, stop. I hate that. Just be honest. Just be honest.
Man, look, I think going back to what you were talking about, and I wanted to touch on it, my only drawback is when I don't believe that things have to be equal, right? I realize that people will exercise equality and not desire it, but they're just going to exercise it because it's positioned or proposed. For example, let's say if I'm like, hey, let's have an open relationship with like me and my girl. She doesn't really want to do it, but she also doesn't want to tell me no. And then because I'm the one that wants to go out there, she's going to try to go out there and not like it. And then get upset that she agreed to it. And then get upset that I'm continuously doing something. But she wanted to exercise it. So my thing is, I personally feel it's only because the equality part was like, okay, well, if you can do it and you let me do it, let's try it. Although I know deep down, I don't want that. Right? So that's why I don't think that everybody needs the freedom. The benefit is for her to keep me in this scenario of having an open relationship. Why not say it's not an open relationship on both parts? Just go ahead and do you. Right? I'm not interested in going out and stepping out and sleeping around or even experimenting. But if that's what's going to make you happy and I truly want you, you do what you do. Just be safe, be smart, and just come back home at a respectful time or don't disrespect me in any way, shape, form, or capacity, right? I respect that. And it always ends up becoming that because they were only saying yes and exercising the same thing that I was doing because I proposed it. And the funny thing is, if I said, listen, this is what I want to do, I'm going to do it. But I don't want you to do that, right? Let's say I'm closing that door for them. Now I have resistance. Now she does exactly what you said. She leaves. She goes find somebody who was lying about it just for her to come back to be okay with it.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy GOLDFINGERVISIONS, aka Royalty Monroe. I'm back with another video, you feel me? Listen, we here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here grinding. You see me, I know you see me. Listen, we on the road to 100 subscribers. We on the road to being monetized. And just want to thank y'all for coming with me. I'm enjoying the ride, you feel me? In this video, as you can see, we have a co-host from 8 at the Table. He talks about why he stopped cheating. I'm not gonna lie, the title grabbed me. I had to tune in. You feel me? So, it's different strokes for different folks. Pause. It's something out here for everybody. I can agree to that statement. You don't have to lie. We can all get what we want if we keep it a buck, if we keep it 100. But here's the thing. Everything come with a price. I don't know about you, but I'm not okay with sharing my woman. That's not gonna happen. That's not the play. That's not the move. I'm gonna be honest. That's not what we doing out here. And just to put it out there, like if I'm ever in a situation like that where I'm sharing shorty, like It's not that deep. Like, I'm clearly not that invested. It's playtime. You know what I'm saying? It's playtime. But, shout out to the men that do. Like, shout out to the men that are okay with doing that, I guess. You feel me? As a man, you have the power to manipulate the matrix to your will. All you have to do is change your mindset. As a matter of fact, you should probably change the way you eat as well. Take the time out to assess your circle, the people around you, and make sure that they're not toxic, make sure they're not envious, and, make sure they're not hating on the low. People out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take precautions because people out here, like, they don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to see you doing better than them. You got to watch out for the snakes, like I always say. They don't like the fact that you got the girl, you know what I'm saying, that they may like, or you got the girl that they couldn't get, or guy, you know what I'm saying? Because, for the ladies, you know what I mean? Shout out to the ladies that's listening to this. You feel me? Some people are really sick. Like, some people actually want to be you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't want you to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't even like the fact that you're here on this earth, blessed as can be. It's serious. Make sure people not playing games with you. You know what I'm saying? As far as being outside, I mean, as long as you're not hurting nobody, it's all good. As long as you keep it in the buck and, like, as long as you keep it in the buck, everybody can get what they want. There's no force or nothing. You don't have to force anything. The world is yours. If you believe it, if you can see it, you can achieve it. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Yeah, so, that pretty much conclude this video. I know it's a quick one, but don't worry. Definitely gonna drop again today. You know what I mean? With the grind don't stop. It don't stop. So it's your boy Goldfinger Visions. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Peace.